Hello, so glad you're here. I am making chicken soup tonight. I'm putting a white onion, about 8 carrots chopped up and sliced, and a garlic, some garlic salt and pepper, and Italian spice, and a little bit of curry I put in mine. If you are sick and you're trying to get rid of a cold or anything like that, the curry just gives it a little bit of spice to get rid of that cold and burn that out. I always make chicken soup when someone's sick. Right now, we're all well today, so. And I'm putting green beans and corn because I haven't picked up any other fresh vegetables today, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And we also are putting in, I'm going to debone this chicken that we had for dinner last night, and that will be in the broth and the soup. And then I'm going to add probably a little bit of pasta. I just have to be careful because sometimes I put too much pasta in and it soaks up all the juice. So I'm just going to use a little bit, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. And this is a quick, easy soup you can do when you have leftover chicken. And it helps with cutting costs on your meals that we all need to do right now, and to help feed our families healthily. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, the broth, the chicken broth, is boiling up with the garlic and onions, and I added a chicken breast, a frozen chicken breast in, so I'd have enough chicken in there. I only got about a cupful after eating the chicken last night, so I wanted to add just a little more, so I put another breast in. And it was frozen, so it's pretty much thawed out now, and I cut it up a little. The carrots are going to boil in there, and then I'm going to add the other ingredients, and I will be back to show you that. And one of the reasons that I started making chicken soup when your kids are sick or you're sick, and I put that little bit of curry in there and the garlic and onions with that, and the carrots. Now, if I had celery, I'd put it in, but most of my family doesn't like celery, believe it or not. And there's also, it's been this way for as long as I remember, that if you use 2 root vegetables in your chicken soup along with the chicken broth, it creates a medicinal purpose for helping you get well. And so I believed it, and I've done it my kids' whole life, and it seems to work well, even if it's just because it's hot, which I don't think so, because the garlic, onions, and the curry, and a little bit of carrots, all of those are root vegetables, so together they really help burn out that cold, whatever's going on with you. So, of course, fresh vegetables are best, but I did not get to the store, so I'm going to be putting the canned green beans and corn in after it's all ready, because those are cooked and we don't want it to get them all too mushy. And the spices and the pasta. And I picked the little, I call them butterflies, but they call them farfalle, the pasta, to go into the chicken soup when the carrots and the chicken are all ready to go. We'll add that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. I was gonna share something with you before we go on to the soup. These are two types of bread that my daughter makes. She makes all sorts of kinds of breads. And this one here is a pepper wheat sourdough, and this is a wheat sourdough. So they were both in the same bag together, and I didn't know there was the pepper one. So I took a bite, and oh my gosh, this does not look hot, but if you like hot, you would love that bread because it is one bite, and my mouth was on fire. The wheat sourdough is very good also. I only make the all-purpose sourdough. So far, I haven't explored others, but there's so many different flours and things you can use and make different types of bread. And she's experimented a lot with a lot of different breads, as has my other daughter, who's gluten-free. She does the gluten-free cooking, so she does most things with gluten-free flour. Okay, so I was showing you the bread, and this is the chili, and this is the wheat sourdough that my daughter made. And one day I'll try some different kinds of flour. My son's dog is barking right now because I'm watching him. We're going to put this shredded Parmesan cheese on top of our chicken noodle soup. And there it is. And it's going to taste good. And soup is a great way to feed a lot of people. So if you have a big family, or you can eat it 2 days in a row or for lunch. I happen to love soup. Not everyone loves it all the time. My husband likes split pea soup, which I have to try again because I haven't been successful at split pea for some reason. And then you could make a tortellini soup with I have some chili in there that I've made. I might turn into a soup because there was a lot left. We also sometimes make vegetable beef soup or I did make asparagus soup one time. Yeah, that was yummy. Anyways, I like making soup because you could put just about anything in that you have left over and turn it into a great tasting soup. And I'm going to turn this around for a minute. And we also have a soup kitchen at St. Anne's where we go to church, which I need to get back to soon. I have been not feeling up to getting out. And my mother-in-law goes there also. But they have a soup kitchen there for the homeless, which is very awesome. St. Vincent de Paul also has a warming room, and they feed the people, the homeless people that come there, and they have a veterans home for housing vets. So we have a lot of great things in this community that are reaching out and helping people in need. And the soup kitchen is excellent. I've had the soup there. Anyone can go. And I've also helped out there at the soup kitchen once, a couple times doing that. And also the youth group there helped out with giving away Easter baskets, and they give out Christmas gifts. They do lots of things there at St. Anne's for the community. And so I just wanted to share that because you could volunteer to make soup if there's a soup kitchen in your community. Or we also have a mission that houses homeless, and they have their own kitchen, and they cook some great meals there. So look around and see what you can do. We are in the time of Lent. If you are a church-going person, you probably know that. And if and even if you're not, you can reach out and do something nice for people during this time and any time, because there's always someone out there in need. So I hope you have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon whenever you watch this. Bye-bye.